Welcome to our video presentation on eBay. We are analyzing eBay as a marketplace that has never owned a single item. With the value of goods flowing through the platform reaching 7 times its revenue, our focus is on the business model and what the platform truly charges for. The central question for this case is simple. If eBay sells nothing, what are its revenues actually buying? From a broken laser pointer in 1995 to $73 billion in annual goods today, eBay thrives without warehouses or inventory. We must determine what happens when other models supply that value more cheaply. eBay was built to solve 2 specific problems: long-tail liquidity for rare items and price discovery where no list price exists. However, around 2006, the market shifted towards speed and subscription-based logistics. eBay faced a managerial dilemma: chase scale or narrow the market to capture more value. They chose the latter. Over 3 decades, eBay has transitioned through several phases. From early auctions to the spin-off of PayPal, each phase was decided by changing variables. Today, the platform is deliberately shrinking back to its core marketplace, focusing on expert authentication and managed payments to maintain revenue, despite a drop in gross merchandise volume. eBay serves as the cleanest specimen of a 2-sided platform. It earns exclusively from matching transactions. While competitors like Shopify provide tools, eBay provides access to demand. This core distinction defines who owns the customer relationship and ultimately dictates the revenue model. Value creation at eBay relies on matching supply and demand for unique items. The platform delivers value through search and reputation, not by handling stock. Finally, it captures value through 5 distinct streams. Crucially, don't confuse a marketplace's revenue with a retailer's revenue. The units and risks are entirely different. The eBay operating machine relies on 3 immaterial layers: listing, price discovery, and payments. The one link it doesn't control is shipping. Therefore, their strategy is to focus on categories where delivery speed is not the primary factor for the buyer. Money is made through 5 channels, with success-based fees being the largest. Advertising and value-added services like authentication represent the most strategically important growth areas. These revenue streams allow for high margins because the platform avoids the costs associated with traditional retail inventory. eBay's moat is built on 30 years of liquidity and unique transactional data. However, this advantage is local to specific categories. If product passports become standard, or if capital markets force take rates too high, the liquidity loop could reverse. The platform's position is protected by its niche, not by an impenetrable fortress. Look closely at the data. Between 2021 and 2023, gross merchandise volume fell, yet revenue remained stable. This happened because the effective take rate increased. We are seeing fewer active buyers, but they are higher value enthusiasts who contribute the majority of the platform's volume. By calculating the bridge from volume to revenue, we see that roughly $1.4 billion in recent revenue came specifically from take rate expansion. This highlights the platform's reliance on retaining more per transaction rather than growing the overall market. A single authenticated order can demonstrate how the effective take rate exceeds the headline figure. When accounting for payment processing and advertising, the platform can capture significantly more than 13%. The risk is that squeezing sellers today may lead to them abandoning the platform in the future. We must acknowledge the limits of our analysis. Our conclusions are based on estimates and category-level assumptions that are not officially disclosed. Even common AI summaries can misinterpret eBay's take rate, proving that precise financial modeling requires careful distinction between fee types. Every advantage brings a corresponding risk. Network effects can run in reverse, and prioritizing high-bidding advertisers can degrade match quality. Furthermore, the platform faces increasing legal scrutiny as it is held responsible for goods listed by third parties. These are structural risks, not just execution errors. In conclusion, eBay's model holds only if supply remains dispersed and buyers continue to value authentication. We challenge other groups to consider: is the platform's take rate a greater cost than the expense of a business acquiring its own traffic on Shopify? Thank you for watching. When transferring the eBay model to Vietnam, we must focus on the mechanism, not the form. While Vietnam has a vibrant consumer-to-consumer market, it lacks transaction assurance. The largest opportunity lies in building a credible, independent authentication layer that can act as the bottleneck for these transactions. It is crucial to understand what does not transfer. American-style centralized vaulting is unnecessary in dense Vietnamese cities where delivery is cheap. Instead, we propose an intermediate inspection point. Also, remember that high fee levels will not work in a market where sellers have near-free alternatives available. We draw 3 key lessons. First, marketplaces sell liquidity, not goods. Second, never confuse gross volume with revenue-generating potential. Third, in C2C markets, trust is not a simple feature. It is expensive infrastructure, similar to physical warehouses, that the platform must design from the start. If we were the executive committee, we would double down on specific verticals by owning inspection end-to-end, rather than lowering fees to buy temporary traffic. Our success depends on buyers valuing verified provenance. We must also stay alert. If authentication costs outpace fees, or if AI agents change buyer behavior, our model needs to pivot. For those interested in our data, these sources guided our analysis. We have relied on reported results and third-party estimates. Please note that figures marked as approximate should be read as ranges, as specific fee disclosures can vary. Thank you for your time and for reviewing our findings.